everybody, my name is Alex Gil and I'm excited to share my first video blog of this year, and my dog is just jumping on me right now. She likes to participate. Anyway, I want to talk to you about goals and how we overcome those obstacles when we're pursuing your goals. So if you're like myself, you started your year super excited, fired up about pursuing your goals, continue pursuing what you were already pursuing in 2014, or creating a new vision. So you made your plan, you made your action list, you create a vision board, whatever that is. You provide yourself all those tools to fuel your desire to manifest the dream. And if you pursue something big, like getting the best shape of your life, starting a new business, writing a book, losing 10 pounds, whatever that is, we all know when we're pursuing something big, that pursuing takes us out of our comfort zone. And the beauty of being in a comfort zone is out of our comfort zone, it's that really make us show up in our zone of excellence and genius, which is so exciting. We also know when we're pursuing something big that we have moments of doubt and fear. And that's what I want to address a little bit here. I want to share with you my own strategy of overcoming those moments so I can get right back to that exciting and joyful place of pursuing a dream. So what do you do when you have that inner voice inside you saying, don't pursue this, it's too hard, or this is going to cost too much money, this is going to take too much effort. You don't have the skills to do that. Just keep things the same. Do you recognize any of those voices? Well, I started my day super excited and I already had few moments when that voice tried to get a little too loud. What's going to separate you from a lot of people? It's your attitude at that moment. Like, what do you do at that moment? So I want to share with you 3 things that I apply with myself to diffuse that fear and that voice of doubt. So first thing I want to acknowledge here is the fear. So at those moments when you catch yourself like almost paralyzed, or you're not having any creativity, you just like start to get tense. And when you get tense, the creativity pretty much shuts down. And you're going to create amazing things always out of that creative mode. Not from that place of I have to do, but more from that place I want to do it because it feels great. That's the zone of genius. That's the zone we want to live most of the time. But we know it's not possible to be always there, right? That you're going to have those voices inside your head. So when that fear comes, the first thing I'll say, face the fear. Acknowledge the fear right away. I call the fear my dragon. What is my dragon? That I'm going to look right at his eyes and ask, is this fear real? Real I call, am I depleting my bank account and I can't pay my mortgage? That's a real fear. If that's the case, you need to stop everything, reevaluate your plan, and maybe change the course a little bit. Doesn't mean you have to change your ultimate goal. You're just going to change the course of how you're doing things so you can meet your essential needs, your obligations. But most of the case I find that fear is not real. It's just that dragon bring you doubts and trying to keep you small, try to slow you down, try to stop and keep everything familiar. So it's very important to face that fear, acknowledge what's coming from right away. Don't ignore, touch it, acknowledge, and move on. So you move on to the second part, my second strategy, which is force and momentum. So anything that you focus on, you know is going to gain force. So that moment that you have those doubts, it's crucial because you want to master yourself in your practice. It's crucial to have an absolutely strong attitude, a clear mind to feed the force of the desire to pursue your dream. You go back to your vision that you either wrote in your journal or you put in your vision board, and you're going to stop for a couple of minutes and you're going to close your eyes and you're going to repeat out loud what that dream is. How does it feel in your body? So just by doing that, you feeling the force of manifesting that dream. And by default, you take the force of the fear away immediately. So then we want to talk about momentum. You want to get back to the place of excitement. You want to get back to those moments you had that you were like writing a blog or making a video or having a great conversation with another entrepreneur, whatever that is. Get back to that place. And that's when it comes the action immediately. What were you doing on those moments when you felt high? You felt like everything was in alignment. You felt like you were invincible. Were you listening to an inspiring podcast? Were you reading a book from a successful entrepreneur? Were you talking to a friend that was sharing a great story? Were you on a run? Go back to those actions. You see, to be a master in anything, it's about practicing and repeating things over and over and over. So you become a master. So you know how to deal with those moments of fear and doubt. Like, it's no big deal. You're like, you touch, oh, here it is, here's that voice. You know exactly what to do and you move on. The less time you spend with the fear and doubt, the better. So the goal is always to go back to the place of excellence and genius. And these are my strategies. So what I encourage you here is to come up with your own strategies or try mine, but think always. Summary here. Look at the fear in the eye. Where is it coming from? Is it real or is it just this voice of my ego trying to keep myself small? Second, what I'm going to feed. I'm going to feed the force of my desire to manifest my dream, or I'm going to feed the force of my fear. Build momentum back. Go back to those actions that you know will put you right back in track. Act immediately. Don't let fear paralyze you because your dream is much bigger than any fear. Those are my tips of the day. Have a great rest of January and I'll talk to you very soon.